50, host of the Serpent PT podcast. Help people 50 and over live a life full of health, family, and fun. So today we're going to be talking about self-talk. Self-talk. I'm going to start this out with a little story. My son does not like to sleep by himself, ever. He doesn't like to be by himself, ever. So, he wasn't feeling well last night, so I just got into bed with him when I went to sleep. So I got in there, and he was already sitting up, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" He said, "Fine." And I said, "Okay." So one thing that my son does is he'll tell me sometimes, he'll say, "You're the best daddy ever." And so I really like hearing that. And so sometimes I'll say, you're the best son ever. And I definitely tell him that when he tells me, but sometimes I tell him that anyway. And so usually he'll say, "You're the best daddy ever." Well, I told him that last night. It was about 11:45, and he said, "You're a bad man." And so I just thought that was funny, but I laughed, and then I kind of messed with him a little bit and let him go back to sleep. But it's just funny, though, that didn't bother me at all. And I know my son doesn't think I'm a bad man, but how many times have you told yourself you're a bad man or a bad woman? How many times have you had a mistake and you said, "Oh, well, I'm stupid, I shouldn't have done that," or "I really messed that up, I always mess things up"? How many times have you done that? Well, I know one thing. I've done it a lot. I don't do it very much anymore, or as much anymore, but I used to do that almost on a daily basis. And that's a really, really detrimental thing to who you are and your health, because if you're constantly telling yourself you're a bad person or you're a failure or you're not going to be able to do things or you're a screw up, well, then guess what? You start to believe all those lies. And that's all they are. They're lies. They're lies that other people may want us to believe about ourselves. They're lies that Satan wants us to believe about ourselves. And so we'll just say that if you can do anything today that will help you be better, be healthier, help you have a better day, help you serve others better, that's love yourself first. Because if you don't like yourself, then you can't like other people much. It's hard to anyway. And so what I would say also is just today, when you're going through your day, if you make a mistake, give yourself a little grace. Say, "Oh, yeah, I made a mistake. It'll be okay. I didn't do it." Just give yourself grace and understanding. We give other people grace and understanding. I let people get away with way more stuff than I would ever let myself get away with. And I'm sure a lot of other people do that as well. So, real short video today. Just some tips on how to give yourself grace. Is just understand you're not perfect. There was only one perfect person in this universe ever, and you're not him. Second, we all make mistakes, from the lowest person on the planet to the highest person on the planet. Everybody makes mistakes. It doesn't matter who you are, what role you're playing. You're going to make mistakes. And the third thing is did it really make that big of a difference? It's okay. You made a mistake. Correct it and move on. So, guys, hope y'all have an amazing Friday. We're going to go in here and treat a few folks today and hopefully make people feel better, make their lives better, love on them, give them a hug, pray for them. And I hope y'all have an awesome weekend. And I will see y'all next week.